Okay, so the final task in this unit involves a bit of review, starting with the Minds On, which goes through the geographic inquiry process, and it starts off with a map that you've already taken a look at once and poses some questions about that map. These questions all have to do with that idea of the concepts of geographic thinking, spatial significance, patterns and trends, interrelationships, and geographic perspective. By reviewing these questions and giving them some thought, you've basically reviewed those concepts of geographic thinking. This leads into the action portion of this assignment, which you're going to choose 2 topics of the 6 that are presented here, and you choose 2 topics that maybe would be of particular interest to you. So it gives the instructions here: examine the 6 pictures, choose 2, and then click on the picture and follow the prompts. So it provides you with a bit of additional information, not just in this paragraph, but in an additional article. And then it poses a question to you to get you thinking about this particular issue. Can you think of how trees and forests contribute to the well-being of the entire world, including producing oxygen? So you have a choice of several different topics. For example, you could choose species at risk. Again, it gives you a bit of additional information in this paragraph, some additional information in an article. And as a student in Ontario, why do we care about species at risk that are located in other regions around the world that aren't our own? Now, what you're going to do with all that information, you're going to produce an elevator pitch draft. If you only had a limited amount of time to sell somebody on why this issue was so important, what kind of information could you provide them with to make them realize that this is an extremely important issue and get them on board? So easier said than done, but the idea again is to gain that support of the general public. Maybe perhaps you're trying to seek some funding, so you're actually selling the idea to somebody that has money to put towards this particular issue. I would highly recommend you watch these 2 videos on what constitutes a fantastic elevator pitch. And it shouldn't be any more than 30 to 45 seconds. You can make it in the form of an audio or a video file, completely up to you. But they provide a checklist of what needs to be in your elevator pitch here. And then we're going to start by uploading it to the discussion board so that your classmates can give you some constructive feedback on how to improve your elevator pitch. At which time you'll be able to implement some of those changes and submit your final evaluation to the teacher, myself, and produce the best product that you can actually create. I look forward to your final products, and if you have any questions or concerns, please don't hesitate to contact me.